Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Yaa Akyaa Mensah and I'm a family physician specialist. In a bid to combat the spread of COVID-19, we are being advised to wear a face mask anytime we have to leave the house. So in this video, I'm going to take us through a few of the face masks that most of us will be using. We're going to go through the appropriate way to put them on, take them off, clean and sanitize them, and store them. A face mask is supposed to cover your nose and mouth. It serves as a barrier to prevent us from inhaling particles that contain viruses and bacteria. For a face mask to be effective, it has to form a seal around your nose and your mouth. This prevents leakages of these bacteria and viruses to our face. The first group of masks I'll be talking about are the surgical face masks. This is the kind of mask most of us will be using. We'll also be using the cloth version of this kind of mask. As you can see, there are different styles. This has some hoops that go behind your ears, and this has some ties that are supposed to fall behind your head. Every face mask has two sides. There's a white side and there's a colored side. So this, you can see the blue and then the white. It's the same for this, blue and white. The white side is supposed to be the side that comes into contact with your face, and the colored side is supposed to face the environment. Every surgical face mask also has a wire mold that is supposed to fit on your nose to create that seal I was talking about. Now we put on the surgical face mask. So I just create a little bend in the wire, and then with the white side to my face, I tie the top straps above my ears, behind my head. No crazy knots, because you're going to have difficulty getting it off when it's time to remove it. Alright, now stretch out the bottom bit and tie the bottom straps at the back of your neck. Please don't cross the upper and bottom straps. So this is how it's supposed to look. Mold this to your nose. Make sure it's a sealed, you've been able to seal the space around your nose and your mouth. Now to remove the surgical face mask. In removal, you don't want to touch this blue surface, because this is the surface that has gathered all the particles that may be containing the microorganisms, the viruses, the bacteria. So you don't want to touch this surface, else you're just contaminating your hands and going to contaminate yourself in the process. So you begin with the bottom strap by undoing the bottom strap. So remember I said no crazy knots. Alright? So you just pull on the strap and then undo it. You don't start with the top strap, because if you do, then the face mask is just going to fall, the blue side is just going to fall on your chest, and then you're going to come into contact with all the particles you were trying to avoid in the first place. Then you come to the top strap, and undo it. Lean forward so that if it does fall off, it doesn't fall on you. Take off, lean forward, and then take off the face mask and then drop it in whatever receptacle you're using. If it's a disposable, you drop it in your bin. If it's a reusable one, then you drop it in whatever receptacle, and then we proceed to sanitizing and cleaning our reusable face mask. I just quickly want to demonstrate how to use the one with the straps. So it's the same procedure: white to face, wire to nose, over the nose, straps behind the ears, stretch it out, mold it to fit your nose, and there you go. And then the removal, hold the straps, remove them from behind your ears as you're leaning forward, and there you go, you take it off. Then drop it in the bin or the receptacle that you'll be using to collect your used reusable surgical face mask. So in order to clean and sanitize your reusable cloth face mask, you have the option to wash it in warm water with soap and dry in the hot sun for 5 hours. Or you can wash in water and soap and apply heat by way of ironing. Or you can boil the face mask in water for 15 minutes on a stove top. It's recommended that you add salt to the water. If you have a pressure cooker, you can use the same salt water procedure and boil your face mask for 10 minutes. Another group of masks I'd like to talk about are the respirators. So the respirators include FFP1, FFP2s, FFP3s, and N95s. These are N95s. One has a valve and the other doesn't. These respirators are recommended to be used by healthcare workers, but I believe some of us have them, so I just want to take us through quickly how to put them on and take them off appropriately. This is an N95 respirator. This one has a valve which helps control heat and moisture to make breathing easier. It also has a metal strap, and this is supposed to fit on your nose, so you mold it to fit your nose and create that seal. It also has two straps, an upper strap that's supposed to go behind the top part of your head, and then the lower strap that falls behind the back of your neck. To put on your respirator, with the straps hanging in front of it, cup it in one hand and place the metal strap bit over your nose. I'm going to turn to the side to make it easier. So you start with the lower strap and place that over your head. And as I said, it falls to the back of your neck. Then you grab the upper strap and then place that above your ears. So this is how you should fit your N95 respirator. Now you have to create that seal, so you mold this metal to fit your nose and then adjust all round to make sure there's a complete seal. So let's remove your N95 just like we did with the surgical mask. You start with the lower strap and you don't touch this exposed surface. So grab your strap, your lower strap from the back, and pull it all over your head, and you drop it. Leaning forward, grasp the upper strap, and then gently remove your respirator. Here you drop it in the bin. I would also like to demonstrate how to properly remove gloves. Most of us wear gloves when we go grocery shopping and when we step out of the house. Always make sure you have the right size glove. It prevents you from trying to readjust it ever so often. Alright, so let's assume we're done grocery shopping. Now we want to take our gloves off. We have to be careful so as not to contaminate ourselves with these exposed surfaces. With one hand, grab the outer part of one glove and peel off. I have it like this. And peel off. Okay. Now, with your clean index finger, slide it into the other glove and just peel it off like that. Then you can dispose of your gloves.